So you want to grow on YouTube. You're putting in the work, but you keep hitting this wall, right? It's the classic question every single creator asks, what's the actually effective way to grow? Should I be making more content, or is there something I'm missing?
And that's really the big choice, isn't it? Do you just go all in on the production treadmill, churning out as many videos as possible? Or is there some kind of secret lever you can pull, a way to get the growth you want by working smarter, not just harder? Let's dig into both.
All right, first up, let's talk about the strategy we've all heard a million times, the volume game. You know the thinking. More videos means more chances to get noticed. But is that actually true? Does the data back it up?
Well, the folks at vidIQ wanted a real answer. So they analyzed a mind-blowing 5 million YouTube channels to figure out the real impact of how often you upload. This isn't just a theory, this is what the numbers say.
And what they found is pretty stark. Channels that really crank up the volume. We're talking 12 or more videos a month. They see 66% faster subscriber growth than channels just posting a few times a month. That's a huge, huge advantage. And when you look at views, it's even crazier. Just posting 1 to 3 videos a month gets you view growth that's 5 times faster than someone who posts less than that. But if you jump to 12 or more videos a month, you're looking at nearly 8 times faster growth. The takeaway here is undeniable. Consistency and volume really do work.
But why? It's not just about buying more lottery tickets and hoping one goes viral. Think about it. Every single video you post is a test. It's instant feedback from your audience and from the algorithm itself. You learn what works and what doesn't, way, way faster. It puts your learning curve on hyperspeed.
Okay, that all sounds great, but let's be real for a second. Who actually has the time to make 12 videos a month? For most of us, that's just not going to happen. So, is there another way? You bet. And this is where we get into the work smarter strategy, what I call the optimization engine.
The whole idea here is that your old videos, the ones you already spent hours making, they're not finished. They're just sleeping. You can get more views, more subscribers, and yep, more money without ever touching your camera again.
You think I'm kidding? Check this out. A creator over at Think Media took his personal channel from about 6,000 views a day to over 20,000, all while he hadn't uploaded a single new video in more than a year. How? He just went back and re-optimized his old stuff.
This is how simple, yet powerful it can be. The video's original title was, let's face it, pretty boring and technical. Sony Nex 3N, is it any good? Meh. But he changed it to, the cheapest Sony camera I could find. See the difference? That new title tells a story, it creates curiosity, and just like that, the daily views on that video tripled.
And hey, it's not just titles. Look at this. A video on camera lenses was basically flatlining for 100 days. Then, one change. The thumbnail. The new one instantly showed the value, demonstrating the effect of different lenses side by side. The result? The video went from a total dud to getting over 3,000 views every 2 days. It's a complete game changer.
And this wasn't a one-time fluke. Think Media tested this on 13 of their own underperforming videos. They tweaked the titles, thumbnails, and descriptions. After just 28 days, views were up 32%, revenue was up 63%, and get this, subscribers from those old videos jumped by an insane 140%. This stuff just plain works.
So we've got 2 seriously powerful ways to grow. Either post way more or optimize what you've already got. But to really get good at this, you have to understand the invisible force that's pulling all the strings, the YouTube algorithm.
And you really can't overstate how important this is. The algorithm is directly responsible for something like 70% of all views across the entire platform. So understanding how it thinks isn't just a nice little bonus, it's everything.
So how do you get on its good side? Well, it all comes down to something called SEO, or Search Engine Optimization. And don't let the fancy term scare you. It just means making your video as easy as possible for the algorithm to understand, so it knows exactly what your content is about and who the perfect audience for it is.
Here's a simple way to think about it. The algorithm has 2 main jobs. First, there's the discovery engine. This is like your personal TV guide, suggesting videos on your homepage or in that up next column. Then there's the intent engine. That's the search bar. It finds you an answer when you're actively looking for something specific. Both strategies we've talked about are designed to feed these 2 engines.
So what is it actually looking for? It really boils down to 3 things. First is relevance. Does your title and thumbnail actually match what a viewer is looking for? Second is quality.
When people do click, do they stick around and seem happy? And third is user behavior. Are people actually clicking your video when they see it? Posting more gives the algorithm more data on all this, while optimizing sharpens your signals for all three.
Okay, we've gone through the volume game, we've unlocked the optimization engine, and we've peeked behind the curtain at the algorithm. Now, let's put all the pieces together into a simple, actionable blueprint you can use for your own channel.
Because here's the real secret. This was never about choosing one or the other. It's not more versus smarter. The absolute best strategy is to do both. You create this powerful flywheel where your new videos and your newly optimized old videos work together, each one fueling the other.
So here's your plan. Step 1. Create consistently. It doesn't have to be every day. Just find a schedule that you can actually stick with. That's how you build momentum and get that all-important feedback to improve. And step 2, optimize continuously. Make it a habit. Once a month, or even once a quarter, go back into your library and look for a hidden gem that just needs a better title or a fresh thumbnail.
So I'll leave you with this thought. Your old videos aren't a graveyard of forgotten content, they are a goldmine of sleeping assets. So what hidden gem is on your channel right now, just waiting for that one perfect thumbnail to wake it up and show it to the world?